Hey guys, I am making a video today about the W-body fuse box, which apparently fits like '06 and up Impalas, in my case the Monty. We had a situation where the positive terminal was an aftermarket and it came loose and fried the battery. Thought I got away okay with that, but it ended up that when the battery got fried, it also must have fried something in the fuse box. So apparently the number 3 fan stopped fanning, and then we lost a head gasket. So I'm going to kind of walk you through where we're at and how to take the fuse box halves apart, because there's not any videos for that. So that's why I'm making these videos, because there's no damn videos for these old pieces of crap. Here we are. So, positive terminal, that's the new and improved. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? You're going to disconnect your negative. Then over here, the fuse box used to live right here in this area. To take it apart, where we started was separating these tab halves to get the fuse box out. And then I'm going to take you inside to show you the rest of what goes on in removing the harness connectors and the rest of the box. So here is the fuse box itself after you get it out. The way to get it out is removing each of one of these, not removing them, but loosening them is going to let go of that connector that you saw outside in the engine bay. And then once you get it inside, here's the part nobody shows you. You have 6 tabs down in this feller that are really hard to get at. I saw a guy like hacksaw them out, with a cutoff wheel, but we're trying to keep this thing nice. So the fuse that burnt was this guy here. I traded him with my fuel pump, as you can see there. No change. But it is an intermittent fan failure, so pulled off the fuse. Nothing burnt there. It's kind of worrying. So to get to the back side here, we've got to separate these case halves, and the way to do it is using 2 screwdrivers. I'm gonna sit you down for just a second. So put 1 screwdriver in the bottom lip here, and the second piece you're going to go in on the top here. Now when you look deep down inside, you're going to see those 2 pieces. The piece that's closest to my red 10 fuses is a tab that's fitting underneath the outside tab that is fitting over the top. So what you do is you take your screwdriver in here. Oh wait, I should probably do it on this side where you can see. And you're going to twist it while pushing down on your other screwdriver at the same time to separate the halves. I'll show you what it looks like when we get her a little more apart so you can see what the pieces look like. Haha, and just like that, when you think you've got it separated, now you have these to contend with. Now it's butting up against this. So it looks like we're probably going to have to take, a fuel clip tool might be really useful here, but I think I'm just going to use a couple screwdrivers. Let's see how it goes. Okay, y'all, I thought I was cooked. I tried using a couple flatheads. I tried my favorite needle nose pliers, ends up for the win. I even tried a fuel line disconnector. So what you have to do to get these guys out is you're going to take your needle nose pliers, and it's going to sound super counterintuitive, but you're going to put the blade side of the needle nose in between those holes right there, right? Like so. And then you're going to twist it opposite of what you would think, and it's going to spread it open enough, and I can't do this with one hand, but it's going to spread it open enough that this guy will just push through because this little lip right here is what you're trying to get over to get this guy out. Like that. Woo! I did do it on the, okay, anyway, let me do the next part and I'll be right back. Woohoo! We got it all apart without breaking any plastic. I mean, it's like 20 years old, so it's scary. But here we go. Okay, so it's gonna spread apart at that point. Here is your circuit board. Here is the buddy that was causing your troubles. I just want you to see what you were working against. So these tabs right here, God, if I had better light, have a lip, and that lip is what you were pressing out against. These, oh, you know what? I do have light. Haha. Against those tabs there. So once you were able to push this out enough to clear it, it came loose. And then we had to get rid of these guys so that we could open the circuit board. So, okay, next step, I got to pull all these fuses and look at the circuit board on the side of where my burnt guy was at, which at this point is here. So let's look on the other side and see what he looks like. I mean, I don't see anything to write home about, but let's see what the other side gives me. Okay, thanks.